Hi, everyone. My name is Melissa Lombardo, Right Heal Thrive, and I'm an author, I'm a speaker, I'm an advocate. I give workshop presentations and writing workshops, and together with Coralio Art Design, themed writing and art workshops. Recently, I was able to have this great experience, awesome experience, co authoring a book. Keys to Joyful Living. In that book, published by Envision Greatness Press with Marianne Pack, that book was such a great initiative, and it also really stretched me into what was going to come next. It's also got me really inspired in thinking about the topic of self-care, because for me, one of my own keys for joyful living is self-care. And I think that practicing daily self-care routines do contribute to healing, and everybody needs to find their own, because what might work for one person doesn't work for another. I think that healing is also very personal. The journey to healing is never linear, and everybody heals differently. And I think it is essential to find those practices that most resonate with you to be able to live your own best life. I would suggest, of the following list that I'm going to read, that you try to find a few different activities, maybe practice them, test them out, and learn about what works best for you, what most resonates with you. And these activities should bring you joy. They should bring you a sense of peace, balance, overall well-being. And it's not going to look the same for everyone, as I had said before. So everybody's going to be able to find a sense of joy, a sense of peace, gain additional balance and well-being through those activities that most align with them. Mindfulness meditation, that would be one of those activities. Mindfulness and just meditation in general might have the effect of giving you a calming mind and promoting emotional well-being. You might be able to sleep better. You might be able to reduce your anxiety. And I say might because it's not always the same for everybody. Somebody might be able to focus on their breath and use guided meditation as well. And it could have a benefit, but that's what you have to try out if you haven't tried it before. I am an instructor on Insight Timer, so you can find me under Melissa B. Lombardo Author for short, brief meditations. I noticed that meditations over a longer period of time all at once weren't something that I could do in the beginning of my healing. But I've also realized that being able to breathe and relax and focus on that breath for a shorter period of time also had its benefits. So I started to learn more about meditation, and then I started writing my own meditation. So you're more than welcome to find the Insight Timer app. I also have found a lot of help in my own healing with gratitude journaling. I recommend taking a few minutes each day and just writing what you are grateful for. This is a daily self-care practice because you are focusing on self-care, and that can help shift your focus. You're focusing on the gratitude of those around you who contribute to your self-care, and your perspective might change just a little bit, and you might feel a little bit more positive. I also am going to use a lot throughout um, this video, might, because like I said, it's different for everybody. I think journaling in the morning, gratitude in the morning, has been definitely beneficial for me, and it might be something that you want to do it, but I also practice gratitude every day. Physical exercise, that is another self-care practice that can contribute to healing, and that might look different over the years, not just person-based, but even over time as you grow and evolve, right? Because we always do. Engaging in regular physical activity, definitely helpful for so many areas of your life. It might be a full workout, it might be a brisk walk, it might be just simple stretches, and it might be a combination, and it might change over the days, the weeks, depending on how you feel, because you have to also check in with your body. I think exercise has numerous benefits for mental health. It has for me. Yoga is another great way to practice exercise. And I think part of my journey to healing and thriving has also included jogging, and later included running. Because of a friend of mine, Kevin, I decided I was going to run a 5K. I'd never run a 5K. I was not really into running 5Ks at the time, but Kevin had such an inspired action. This would be my second Key to Joyful Living for that book that I recently contributed to. So self-care and inspired action are kind of coming out right now. But Kevin all talked about this inspired action that I write about in that book. And that inspired me to do something similar. And I've since been able to complete numerous 5Ks and the 10K as well. And I feel so good. And I'm just at one with myself. So you can read a little bit more about that in the book as well. I think jogging and running for me just are great ways to breathe, and have also kind of become part of my meditation and action. So those are my first 3 daily self-care practices. Keep following me for more. I will have a series of videos for the next couple months, and you'll be able to find them in parts. So thank you so much for listening, and you can find me on the internet, melissabelombardo.com, rightheelthrive.com, and also Melissa B. Author is my social media handle. Thank you so much, and keep practicing self-care and keep looking for joy. Thank you.